Memories last long, so remember this. I don't want to have to remember you or forget. I'd be devastated, more than bothered. It's crazy how I care more for you than my own father. Sorta, kinda. Everybody would ask, what's up with me? I would tell them I lost the only man that looked up to me. I'd say it reluctantly. In private or publicly, you would know that I'm suffering and struggling on the road to recovery. Wish we lived forever, but we don't have that luxury to always be alive. Everybody can't survive. One day I'll pass away, but memories never die. I know it's hard for you to explain what you feel inside, and I get it. For you, the grieving might be intense, but when you get a chance, tell me what you gonna need from a friend.
But what could you possibly do when you can't control your feelings? When the emotions got you sick to your stomach and your blood pressure's crashing through the ceiling? When the advice that they give you just isn't working, so you don't know what to do. So you decide to stay away from people, because it's possible if they say the wrong thing, then that might spark the wrong fuse. I'm confused. I'm trying to make myself laugh, but trying to protect myself from being hurt. But all I do is keep thinking about is that one family member getting placed out of a hearse and put into the earth. What is worse? Not being able to cope nor comprehend with your feelings, or identifying your problem and just don't know how to deal with it. There's so many questions and not enough answers. I done cried so much that my tears are drowning my ears, so I can't hear from the master. I'm in need of a covering, a breakthrough, a terry service, a make do. So today I decided to stand up, be a man, wipe the tears from my face, and be told now that I am now made new.
You new? I'm new too. Only God can construct two Christians from two fools. We was doing what we used to, but next thing you know, out the blue, boom, two funerals.
That's two burials, two deaths between two families. That's too emotional to handle. It's too hard to see two obituaries sitting upon two mantles. Do you know how hard it is to see your mom cry? Because her mom cried? Because her mom just died? And you witnessing all the sadness and emotions, so you started to get mad at God, like, God, why? But wait, let me chill, because I don't want to get ahead of myself. Plus the word also reminds us that the fear of God is the beginning of all wisdom and knowledge. We know that, so we apply that to ourselves. So let's take the anger out of ourselves and put the pain on the shelf.
It was way too much. 3 funerals in 2 months, and with 2 of the people that passed, I felt obligated to come. But who want to get that phone call that you lost somebody you love? True blood, somebody who watched you grow up and screw up. This is true stuff. Frustration and anger all balled in 2-1. It was gruesome. Death is natural, but with death I was too unfamiliar. But now I can tell you how it feels to feel the cold sting of death when it comes to collect. It's in the air, but you can't hear it. Here's what I'm getting. Life has death in it. So death is definite. However, it is not easy to accept. No matter how regular it is, I'll never forget that cold night. It was as cold as frozen ice, frozen over twice. The only thing in your focus is runny noses and teary eyes overcried. And I still wonder why God took one of mine at such an unexpected time. The Lord giveth to take it the way I know it's by design. But down inside, I wish I had the power to snap my finger and make the dead come alive. But in the word, it tells me that at the twinkling of an eye, dead gonna rise.
But if you're gonna snap it up 2 times. Matter of fact, snap it up 3 times, you know, for Devin's friend. And we'd like to thank everybody for the emotional support that we needed back then. Back when we needed it the most. Back when we all felt low and couldn't utilize the Holy Ghost. Back when we was all stuck in the wilderness, but came back home because this is where the pain needed to be let go. But now we stand tall through it all. We send prayers up and watch the blessings and miracles fall. But here's where the perspective changes. This goes for me, so you don't have to agree with me. But see, us as humans, we're selfish. Because we think the physical death of a loved one is us taking a loss. But see, the mind is strong. God merely just turned a human into an angel, that's all.